Yes, in the previous class, the instrumentation of the electrogrammetry, and before that, what are the principles where the electrogrammetry technique is based? That part is completed in the previous class, and also the instrumentation part. Now we go for the electrogrammetric determination of copper. How to determine the copper from the given sample by electrogrammetric technique. What is the principle here? The principle here, the known mass of the copper is dissolved in concentrated nitric acid. See here, I have taken copper dissolved in nitric acid. What happens? All the copper dissolves in nitric acid and there is a formation of copper nitrate and a reddish brown gas of nitrogen dioxide and water is eliminated. Then whatever the solution of copper nitrate that is present, it is further treated with sulfuric acid so that the copper nitrate is turned to copper sulfate and nitric acid. Here we get a precipitate of copper sulfate. Then this copper sulfate is replaced off and we take a saturated solution of copper sulfate. In the solution, copper sulfate is a electrolyte which dissociate to give copper ions and the sulfate ions. And such a electrolytic solution is subjected for the electrolysis. When the electrolysis process is carried out, what happens here? All the copper is discharged at the cathode and it is deposited. Means whatever the copper sulfate ionization gives copper ions and those copper ions are discharged at the cathode. Then afterwards, whatever the copper is deposited at the cathode, it is replaced off and go for the calculation, means the amount of copper present in the given component. Then what is the procedure behind it? The procedure is here number of steps are there. The first one is preparation of cathode. Second one is preparation of copper sulfate solution. And the third one is the determination of copper is there. Let us take, that is the first one is preparation of the cathode. How to prepare the cathode? See here, the cathode is taken out. It is first immersed in the concentrated nitric acid for a minute, for a period of 1 minute. After that, the cathode is further merged in the dilute nitric acid for a period of 5 minutes. After that, the cathode is replaced off. It is washed with water, washed with acetone also, means it is dried. Then the electrode is dried for a 5 minutes by heating to a temperature of 110 to 120 degrees centigrade in a electric oven. After that, the electrode is replaced off. It is cooled, kept in a desiccator. After cooling, it is weighed. Means here, the electrode weight is important. That is the called as the preparation of electrode. Now we go for the second step is preparation of copper sulfate solution. About 1 gram of the copper wire is weighed. Approximately we weighed. So you can take exactly 1 gram of the copper wire is weighed and accurately, and it is dissolved in minimum quantity of dilute nitric acid. Preparation of copper sulfate solution. Here 1 gram of the pure copper wire is weighed accurately and dissolved in the minimum quantity of dilute nitric acid. After complete dissolving the copper metal, we get this solution, and that solution is transferred to a volumetric flask of capacity 250 ml. You know, polymetric flask is known to you, and in the polymetric flask, that is the solution of the copper nitrate solution is added to the polymetric flask, and the volume is made exactly to the 250 ml by the addition of distilled water, and this solution is known as the standard copper solution, that is called as standard copper sulfate solution. Now we go for the third step is determination of copper. In the recommended procedure, the 25 ml of the standard copper solution is taken in a 250 ml of beaker. To that, what is to be added? 1.5 ml of the nitric acid is added. Then 3 to 4 ml of sulfuric acid is added. About zero point 0.5 grams of the urea is added to replace the nitrous acid. Here, nitrogen dioxide is obtained instead of nitrogen dioxide. In some cases, nitrous oxide may be formed to replace that nitrous oxide, that is N2O. Urea is added. After that, that is nitrous acid formed by reduction of nitrate ions in acid solution, and this solution is diluted with water for 100 ml. This is done, and this solution is taken for the process. Clear? Then the beaker containing above mixture, the above mixture is placed in a beaker, and connections are made as shown in the figure. Then the stirrer is placed which is connected to the motor. With the help of motor, the stirrer is going to be rotated in the bulk. Then current is adjusted to 6 to 12 amperes here. The circuit diagram for the electrogravimetric process is already shown here. Standard copper sulfate solution is there, platinum electrode is there. This is called as a platinum gloss. Cathode is there, stirrer is there, motor is there, ammeter, then voltmeter. Everything, the connections are made, and current is adjusted to 6 to 12 amperes. Then electrolysis process is carried out for a period of that is 25 to 30 minutes. It is continuously, the process is carried out. Then after the process, what happens here? The copper metal is discharged at the cathode and starts to deposit. Means the ionization is going to be taking place, and on ionization, the copper positive ions are there. They are discharged towards the cathode, and here all the copper that is present in the solution, it is going to be discharged at the cathode and it is deposited. After the process, the cathode is replaced off, it is washed, then further is dried to 110 degrees centigrade for 5 minutes, and afterwards it is cooled in a desiccator, and it is further weighed. Here we have taken the two weights. The first one is electrode weight, and second one is the electrode. On the electrode, the metal copper is deposited, and that weight is taken. The difference between two weights, that gives the mass of the copper deposited or mass of the copper present in the 25 ml of the given solution. Then afterwards you go for the calculation. In the calculation, mass of the copper deposited in the 25 ml of the solution on the cathode, that is taken as x grams. Then the mass of the copper present in 250 ml in the solution, that is x into 10, that is equal to y grams. Then 100 grams of the sample contains x into 100 into 10 divided by w. Here w is the mass of the copper wire sample taken, and this gives the percentage of the copper present in the given solution. And this is one of the method of determination of copper by electrogravimetric technique. Okay. Okay, this is the experimental procedure for the determination of copper by electrogrammetric technique. Okay, I will stop here only. Thank you for your patience hearing.